Hi everyone, welcome. Welcome to week number 7 of your Namaste video series. Another congratulations for making it to your mat today or this evening, whenever it is that you're here. It's really important for your self-care and for your wholeness to make sure that you are taking good care of your mind, your body, and your spirit. And that's really what today's practice is all about. It's a little bit of a shorter practice. It's going to run maybe about 30 minutes or so. And the real emphasis on the practice today is about empowerment and joy. And I'd like you to get your essential oils out. If you have eucalyptus, breathe, and or wild orange. We're going to be working with those oils in this practice. Make sure that you have your cozy spot set up and just begin to come into your center, sitting in your easy pose. We're going to start by just inhaling the breathe oil. And also, if you don't have breathe or eucalyptus, you could use peppermint. Anything that would open the airways. So just start by inhaling and exhaling. Giving yourself some quiet time to recenter. Noticing where in your body that your body feels tight or the oil is helping to open the airways. We're going to just take a couple drops of our breathe oil. We're going to lather ourselves up. You need that. So placing that on your neck, maybe your chest, shoulders. And then taking the remains of that oil, and we're going to just start to press into the hands. Again, in our Namaste video series, we're focusing on an overlying theme of stress relief for mamas and helping you to take good care of yourselves. And a lot of times the body is, it may be a little inflamed from the different changes that we're going through, from the overworking that we might be doing. And also too, I'm doing this practice in the morning just after I got up. So just from sleeping, sometimes the body just needs some support and some TLC after it's had its slumber. So just getting things moving. Make some wrist rolls, getting the fluids moving. We're going to be working through the joints today. And then just open the fingers nice and wide. Feel the space between the fingers and take in that fresh breath of the sunlight. And exhale, just shake out the hands. Next, we're going to come into our wild orange. Again, so we're using some respiratory opening oils today and also some citruses. What do these do? They help to open, to enliven, to empower. And the essential oil of wild orange is actually known as the oil of abundance. And if you think about that one orange seed, how many beautiful oranges grow on one tree? So all you need is one seed for all this amazingness to happen. And then when you feel complete, you can go ahead and put a drop maybe on your neck or shoulders, and then we're going to lather up the feet. Now, the wild orange is uplifting, but it's also very relaxing. It's a nice one to use for sleep if you want to blend it with lavender. It's one of these uplifting ones, but also one of the calming ones. It also helps with the body inflammation and just kind of calming everything down. Definitely don't want to go out in the sunlight when you put a citrus oil on. That sun exposure isn't good for the citruses on your skin. So just to be mindful of that. While you're at your feet, you can go ahead and just sort of push around in there. Get things moving. Now, you could be doing this practice. If you have little ones, you could be doing it during nap time. If you are running kids between schools and practices and things like that, and your work schedule, you could also be doing this at night or even like on the weekend, on a mid morning on the weekend, just for yourself. Okay. Once you get your oil applied to your foot, go ahead and just make some circular motions through your ankle. And then let's extend that leg out to the side. It doesn't matter where. And we're going to just start to wiggle in and press into the thighs, even the glutes a little bit, and just feel into our bodies. Get the calves all the way down to the toes. And just let things iron out. And then open the toes nice and wide and just feel that sunlight pouring in. Just drink that wellness in. Drink it through your whole body. Very gently, if you had your socks off, you can put your sock back on. And then let's go ahead and cross the legs in the opposite direction. And let's work that orange oil in. And again, you could be using lemon. The combination of lavender, lemon, and peppermint is really good for seasonal discomforts, like when it's fall and the leaves are dropping like it is now here. And the body goes through changes to adapt to different seasons, especially if you live in a climate that has 4 seasons. The body does need support for that. And some people just get a little congestion, or kids do too. And it doesn't necessarily mean that you're sick. It's just the body's going through changes and sort of upgrading itself to adapt to the environment. So the combination of the calming lavender, the respiratory opening peppermint, which is also really soothing to the body for any inflammation and muscular tension, and then the lemon for the detoxifying properties. That combination is really supportive to help us through. We can put that combination in our diffusers. We can put it on our feet. Inhale it. Just put some on our palms, back of the neck. So you can see these are sort of what we're working with today: the uplifting, the opening, the detoxifying, and the soothing oils. So go ahead and extend your left leg out now and make the ankle circles if you didn't yet. Just be really appreciative of your body. Our bodies are amazing. And then open the toes nice and wide, just sitting tall as you lift up through belly. Feel the abundance of the sun flowing through that foot, drinking it into your body, pressing into that thigh, half, sort of maybe shaking things out in there, reaching down to the toes. Giving yourself some TLC. Feel that refreshment. Feel the peace. Very softly, let's go ahead and walk that foot in, place our sock back on if we need to. And also about socks, um, I think socks are fine to wear on your mat when you're not doing poses that require balancing. And also there's different socks, like these have a pretty good tread on them. So you want to make sure though that if you do keep socks on, that you're not sliding around on your mat, because that can actually tweak your muscles and your joints in a way that's not good. So kind of just a little disclaimer on the socks. All right, the next oil we're going to work with in this practice is our eucalyptus. And again, any oil that you have that opens the airways will be perfect for this. So eucalyptus is actually the essential oil of wellness and well-being. And it just instantly brings health to the body. It's also, again, a really good one for respiratory or just any congestion, clearing that all out. When you feel ready, go ahead and place, I'm at the end of my bottle here, so but go ahead and place some drops. And if you don't know yet about how to get the drops out, the last couple drops, just pop the top off, the little white nodule in the middle there, and there's always another drop or two. So if you take that, pop that top off, and I just tap lightly on my hand, like right now I'm getting a lot of oil. The other thing about applying oils, especially ones that are citrus and these respiratory blends or the respiratory opening oils, is sometimes you might need a carrier oil, or you might need just like a natural plain lotion to mix it with if your skin is sensitive. So we're all loaded up with our oils, and we're actually going to just remove our oils to the side. We're going to just take a nice refreshing breath in, breathing in that sunlight and anchoring down into Mother Earth. Continuing our intention for empowerment and joy. And just remember, the sun is always shining. The sun is always shining. And so are you. Take a deep breath in and open those arms nice and wide. Fingertips reaching. And exhale, release your hands down. Make a few gentle shoulder rolls. Feel into things. You might have a little crunchy stuff going on. Again, that's little pockets of the synovial fluid needing to move, or maybe there's just some muscular tension there. A lot of the practice with our Soul Star Yoga, which is really what you're doing right now, is all about getting the fluid to move and throughout the joints so that the body can full motion and bring you to a state of peace and calm. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Take a deep breath in. Breathe in that morning sun or afternoon sun. You could also inhale the moonlight if you're taking this in the evening. And then we're going to make our way over to our belly. We're going to slide down and come to our bellies, placing your hands right underneath your shoulders and your elbows close to your sides. Engage your glutes, and we're going to just start to take some small breaths as we lift through the heart, press down through the tops of the feet, and then lower back down. So doing this 4 more times to our own breath pace. Engage the glutes and the legs. Inhale, lift. Feel the back muscles contracting and working. And exhale, lower down. Just enjoying the movement and the flow. Nice full breaths as we warm up through the spine. And on our last one, we're going to just lower the hands down by the breastbone, lift our body up, curl the toes, and just come into sort of a sloppy downward dog. Again, let's not be mindful of the form of it. Just play with it a little bit. Use it as a stretch. Use it as just like loosening things up. And then slowly walk the feet underneath you. Roll up through your spine, and let's let the hips be heavy toward the earth as you stack the spine. Take a deep breath of that wellness in, palms overhead, and exhale into your heart. One more deep breath in. And as we exhale, we're going to extend the right arm down and just come over to our left arm is extended, right arm is down, and come over for a stretch to the right. Let the bottom arm be heavy and make sure that the placement of your neck is comfortable. And come all the way up to a T. Let's walk the legs out nice and wide. Engage your glutes. Feel your strength. And then exhale, slowly start to fold forward. If you need to soften through the knees, you can do that. Just let everything go. On your next exhale, roll back up. Feel the space between the vertebrae. Inhale, arms go all the way up. And exhale, we're going to step once again to the top of our mat. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, we're moving into a chair pose. So decide what feels comfortable for you with the arms. Decide where your arms need to be. Maybe send the shoulders back a little bit in the sockets, or maybe the hands are in a namaste gesture. We want to make sure that our pelvis is engaging towards our belly button. We're in a parallel leg position, and again, we're hugging in all those leg muscles for that empowerment, that strength and stability. Inhale, bring your palms together, reach up to the sky as you straighten. Exhale, fold forward. Let your body go. Inhale, come up through a flat back. And exhale, come back down to your belly. Okay, this time we're going to inhale the right arm out overhead. Send the left arm down by your side. Engage your glutes. And 3 times we're going to inhale and lift the right arm and the left leg. And then lower it back down. We want to engage belly here. Feeling the expansion from fingertips to toes. When we finish, lower the arm down and just turn your cheek to one side. Deep breath in here as we turn the cheek in the opposite direction. Exhaling into this pose. Back to center. Place your hands underneath you and start to push yourself up for a downward dog. Let's feel into the toes, the toe pads, the heels. Feel the expansion through the backs of your legs. Again, nice, strong stability here. Walk your feet underneath you. Inhale, come up to stand. And exhale into your heart. Strength, peace, and joy. Deep breath in. As we exhale, we're going to reach that left arm down and take our side stretch up and over towards the left. And again, a lot of times I'm turning to face the camera so you can see the poses. And you can go long ways on your mat too if that feels better for you. As you come all the way up, we're going to step those feet apart. Big star shape. Palms are down. Feel the legs rotating outward and hugging the inner thighs in. Feeling the expansion from fingertips to fingertips, toes to toes, crown to earth. Nice and strong. Sparkling. Beautiful. Inhale. Let's take the arms up this time. And as you exhale, fold at your waist. Release everything down. Now you can sort of move around here if the knees want to bend. Let your head go, and then start to unravel the vertebrae. Take the arms up, bring them into your heart, and turn toward the top of your mat. If you're not there already, palms into your heart space. Engaging your glutes, again, really firming those. Inhale, take your arms up, and let's move into our chair pose. And with chair pose, we want to be balanced between the middle of the foot and the heels. So those pinky toes are reaching out to the edges of your toes, engaging your thighs, really connecting to Mother Earth. Inhale, take your chair all the way up. Deep breath in, little back bend. And exhale, fold your body forward. And let's step back one knee at a time, coming to hero pose. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, palms to your heart. One more breath. Sweeping palms upward. And exhale, coming forward into our extended child's pose. Imagine the fresh air was just washing any of the tension away from your back. A nice, beautiful fall breeze, opening you to fresh new beginnings. And just settling into anything that feels tight. On your next breath, start to bring yourself up. Arms sweeping up to the sky, palms into the heart. I am strength I am courage. I am joy. Inhale, arms all the way up. And exhale, we're going to come forward again. Just reach down and maybe place the forearms to your mat, lower the legs. This time as we come onto belly, we're going to extend the right leg to the side. The right hand to the side. Reach the left arm all the way up. Engage those glutes. Press into those legs. And 3 times we're going to inhale, lift the left fingertips and right toes off of our mat, and then exhale and lower. Lifting arm and leg in opposition. And exhale. Release the arm down to your side and turn your cheek to one side. Deep cleansing breath as we reverse, moving cheek to the other side. As we exhale, coming back, placing the hands underneath you, bringing yourself back up. We're coming onto all fours here. Take a nice breath once you get your hands stacked underneath your shoulders, hips in alignment with the knees. Nice breath as we lengthen through spine and lift through belly, all the way down to the tailbone and out through the legs. Feel that clearing and that strength, that well-being. And we're going to repeat what we did on our bellies, but now we're going to repeat it on all fours. So we're going to extend the left leg out and lift the right arm off of the mat, and then start to engage and lift that left leg. Make sure that you're centered in your hips. This is sunbird pose. Feel your strength, your power. Feel the joy of freedom. Exhale, slowly lower. Inhale, arch and look up. Exhale for down dog. Bring yourself back to your knees. Uncurl your toes. Lift through your breastbone. Press down into your mat through your palms. Engage your belly. Send your shoulders down your back. And breathe. On your next breath, we're going to extend the left arm all the way out, take the right leg behind, and start to float that right leg up for sunbird pose. Reaching the crown of the head towards the front of your room or space that you're in. And slowly lower back down. Inhale, arch and look up. Exhale for down dog. And then you can just scoot your legs underneath. Come to a seated position. Inhale, take your arms all the way up, palm touching. Then exhale into your heart. I am peace. I am peaceful. I am strong. And I am compassionate. Inhale, arms all the way up. Take in that fresh sunlight. Open the arms. And start to make your way over onto your back. You might want to have your sweater nearby. If you need to have a little blanket nearby for Shavasana, you can do that. We're going to just roll down just enough before we lay all the way onto our backs. We're going to roll down just enough in the spine where we can start to float those legs up. Engaging our belly, let's find balance here for our boat pose. One more deep, pure breath of love and light as we take that all the way into the body. Slowly, one leg lowers down to your mat and then the other. Take your arms out in front. Exhale, start to recline all the way down. Nice and slow. Even when it feels tough, start to roll through that spine. Now here, if we have ponytails in, or for me, I have a bun in today, we have to remove those because that really will not allow for the neck to relax, and that's really important as we lay on our backs. We're going to cross the right leg over the left, so the right ankle crossing over the left knee, and then start to float that left leg up. Interlace the fingers behind the left knee and just gently rock from side to side. Lowering everything down, folding the right knee to your chest, and then extend that leg to the sky. Reach, doesn't matter how high it goes, just get some nice fluidity through the back of that leg. And then gently lower the leg all the way down, reaching the toes towards the bottom of the mat. Letting it rest at the bottom, feel the length in that leg. And slide the leg back up. Now notice the difference between the right leg and the left leg now. Isn't that amazing? Breathe deeply and exhale into peace. Let's cross the left leg over the right. Engage your belly so that you can float that right leg up. Interlace the fingers behind that knee. Just some gentle movements from side to side. Slowly lower the right leg down, folding the left knee in, extending that sole of the foot to the sky. Settle into your hips. Feel the expansion through the back of your leg. Nice refreshing breaths. Nice flow happening here. As you exhale, reaching those toes toward the bottom of your mat, let your hands rest on your hips. Let that leg fall to the earth, taking in the refreshment of Mother Earth. Sliding the leg back to meet Knees are toward the sky and feet are on your mat. Notice now how even the hips feel. Take a deep breath through your whole body and then slowly start to slide your right leg down and then your left. Taking up a lot of space on your mat as you turn your palms up. Releasing to the earth. Now for the next 5 breaths, just like the fall leaves are releasing from the trees, what can you let go of? What is falling away from your life right now? And remember that the leaves are not fighting with the tree. They're not resisting the release process. It's a natural part of beauty and transformation and health. Allow what wants to be purified and cleared in your life to do so without resistance, just with joy. Feeling the life spark come back through the soles of your feet. Just begin to gently awaken your body, moving the legs and the arms and the hips in any way that feels good to you. And when you feel ready, you can make your way over towards your right side, just resting as a little seed. When you feel ready, you can make your way back to a seated position. Bringing your palms to your heart, taking the deepest breath you've taken all day, letting it go in joy, feeling refreshed, empowered, and at peace. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Namaste. Well, thank you, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this practice. I know I certainly did, and I love bringing it to you each week. So have a beautiful week. And remember, go back to look at the videos anytime that you need. They will support you whenever it is that you need them. So have a great day or evening, and we'll see you again next week. Bye, everyone.